I want to apologize for that fucking 3-month plus absence. Actually, it's been 3 months exactly. I win at something. But have you ever just, like, let something completely fucking consume every fiber and just had to finally take a break from it because you were getting nowhere. You wanted to do all these different things. Granted, it could be the neurodivergence in me. Who knows?
Seems likely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it is pretty fucking likely at this point. But sometimes with the materials that are discussed here in my show, that break is much needed. I literally, between all the graphic materials, like, the transcripts I'm fucking reading, the reports, like, the fucking autopsy reports. God.
The time away from family, the time away from friends to focus on perfecting something you're so passionate about.
And you've known me for over 20 years. I'm a fucking perfectionist.
It's true.
I like, my good camera was not working, and I looked at Brian, and I was like, motherfucker, what am I gonna do? But just, like, between the videos and the pictures, everything gruesome that I fucking read, started to really take a toll, and my dark humor kind of flipped a switch, by all accounts. So I had to take a step back, reevaluate where I wanted to go with the show, because I now have the time to devote to the show and make it what I wanted. So, today, 20 plus year best friend over her.
Hey, everybody.
This is Heather. So, I was going to do a moron of the day, but sadly, Florida was hit with a fucking hurricane. So, I have no good headlines.
Minnesota let us down.
Minnesota did let me down on this. Minnesota let me down. Fucking even Wisconsin.
Hard to believe.
The one good part of fucking Minnesota where I know,
there's just very specific parts of the United States that have, I don't know if it's a climate temperament or an access to certain stimulants that just produce the best stories.
I mean, in Florida, you got the Coke. Thanks, Columbia.
And I guess in Wisconsin, if it's cold and you're inside all the time, you know, you make choices. You gotta make a demand and decision. I'm gonna center this camera a little better. Oh, look at that. Hey, we're both in frame now. It's both of us.
It's both of us. Okay, there we go. I bumped my table last night when I was fucking doing this. So, for today's episode, everyone has been talking about Nexium. We're going to get to it.
Okay.
And with Discovery Plus's new documentary, Hillsong, which, fucking A, you got to come over.
I guess so.
Oh my God. First off, hot pastor.
Oh. Okay.
Tattooed. Fucking the hair. Girl. So, with all of these new things coming out about celebrities.
A new hot daddy for Jesus.
Daddy for Jesus.
Everybody needs one.
So, I kind of did something a little cliche, and I put together a list of celebrities and cults. Oh, I'm ready. So, I don't care if y'all think it's fucking cliche of me at this point in my life, so y'all can suck it, because I'm doing it anyways, and it's my fucking show.
It's so good. I'm ready. This is...
Just wait, you're gonna cry. You're gonna be heartbroken.
You're gonna hurt me, but so, I'm ready for it.
We are, for the record, just so everybody here knows that is joining in on the live stream, which we will see people pop up. That's how this works. And you can see their chats and everything.
Okay. I'm new. This is, hi. I've been a long time listener. I've sat in on the side of one podcast, and now I'm joining for the first time.
It's fun.
I'm excited.
So, for anyone that's watching the live stream, check YouTube. I want to say, like, Tuesday of next week, because I have Tuesday off next week. Check the YouTubes on Tuesday. I will post it again. Also, please, I will also post my Patreon and my Discord link. If you join my Discord, honestly, I have, like, I'm gonna totally, like, guilt trip everybody right now. I have my husband in my Discord. And he hears my babbling nonstop, and I doubt he wants to continue to only hear me. So, if you join the Discord, like I said, I got plans. I got plans for days and days. So, follow on YouTube. Video should be up on Tuesday at some point. But all the photos that are on Google that she will be seeing, y'all will see on the YouTube video. And that's just because that's a lot of screen clicking for, like...
So you were setting me up to be your blind react.
You can thank the true crime guys before they decided just to fucking call it quits, my guy.
It's fine. I'm ready. It's okay.
Also, Patreon, Discord, YouTube's, I'm gonna start a Twitch. I have a Twitch. I'll link that too. I think I'm gonna start doing my
lives,
lives.
not just the muscle.
Ayo. I'm gonna start doing my live streams on Twitch. Because I'm not being censored on Twitch as much as I am on Facebook.
Shocking.
I got a new cup I was gonna use.
Yeah.
It wasn't fucking big enough.
Oh. It's heartbreaking.
Brian got it for me for my birthday. You know those little stick figures?
Yeah.
And it says, I will always touch your butt. I also got dick socks.
Dick socks.
It says, eat a bag of dicks.
Perfect.
He had the kids give me the socks. The best part about the mug is when it gets hot, fucking boom. Changes color.
I love that. I love mugs that do that. Because you can immediately tell when, like, your coffee, your hot chocolate is finally, like, the right temperature.
For fucking real!
I love hot drinks, but I need to be not scalding.
I put a little too much creamer in, but I have a sore right here from eating a cookie at work because I didn't get a lunch break.
Ow.
And the denture kind of pinched it.
That's rough, bud.
I'm good, though. All right, let's get on with the shit show. First off, we're going to start with Children of God.
Ah, yes. So many.
Wait, hold up. What the fuck just happened? There we go. First off, we've got River and Ya Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably some of the most.
The only two gorgeous fucking Phoenix brothers. Yeah, I mean, even though one is decomposing at the moment.
Why did you have to say something so controversial yet true?
Because if I'm not gonna say it, who will? I'm gonna say it while we're all thinking. All right. Then we have Jeremy Spencer of Fleetwood Mac. He left mid-tour. He's one of the founding members of Fleetwood Mac.
See, now I had heard that. I heard that they had a founding member who left. I didn't know who it was. And so did he leave mid-tour to join Child?
Well, they were, yeah. Like, outside a venue, just fucking booked it. With these fucking hippies.
That sounds like an interesting life choice. We all know how famous Fleetwood Mac is.
And to think, he was my favorite.
I mean, look at that face.
Yeah. It's those eyes.
The curls. It's
the
the curls
eyes.
for me.
It's the, oh God, his eyes. All right. Anyways, I digress. Focus. We got Rose McGowan.
Yes. Yes.
She was not my favorite of the Charmed girls, though. We all know who my favorite was. We all know. But, I mean, I did love her whole, like, Manson
Her
marriage.
Manson phase. Yep.
Her Manson phase. We all went through a Manson phase. Look at my husband. I married my Manson phase. I love you. The best part about the Manson phase, are you ready for this? It was fucking perfect. He had Kaylin convinced that Grandma had an affair and Marilyn Manson was his brother.
Oh.
Ready for what my father-in-law said?
What?
Because Grandma didn't answer because Grandma works at the hospital.
Right.
My father-in-law straight up goes, the only people that talk to your dad are his other personalities. Your mother and your Uncle Dave. I was like, that actually says quite a lot about our life.
It does.
It really does.
Also,
I'm not
who doesn't still listen to the new shit on repeat?
Girl, I was bumping that shit all the way to work. Like, I'm not a fan of how she is now, though. Like, I
But
can't.
also, like, a time, going through, like, an extended period of, like, what she's been through. The Hollywood
She was
industry.
born.
What?
She was born into it.
I know, but, like, being born into a cult.
Her parents finally left when they started bringing kids in to have sex with.
Mm-hmm. Being born into a cult, having gone through...
And then you have the cult of Hollywood.
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going, is that going through what Hollywood puts people through, like, that changes you, and I think that really, like, what she's living through now is her own suffering.
Which, I got nothing on. Like, we think we got it bad some days.
Some days.
Some days we think we got it bad, but holy fuck.
Yeah. No,
Right. And then we got Susan Cagle. She was also born into it in the 80s. Parents, she left after she had stated that her mom was trying to have her have sex with older men. When she was a teenager. When she was a preteen.
Right.
Like,
right,
I honestly, I don't blame.
Huge staple of the Child of God cultist.
Oh, that fucking thing. Alright.
Why is that so common?
Because California is disgusting. I do not apologize to my California viewers. California is gross. You can have all your idiots back. I don't want them anymore. Next up, we got Christopher Owens. He's a rock star. He does, like, indie rock.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm honestly
Like,
not familiar.
Only reason I knew who Susan Cagle was is because of an interview I saw.
Okay.
And it literally stopped me in my tracks because it was for, it wasn't for Christian TV. It was, I forgot what it was. God damn it. I'm going to find it and I'm going to post it. But it was really good. She was talking about her experience growing up and how it was good all the way up until she would wake up with grown men in her bed and shit. It was crazy. And same with Christopher Owens. Men and women were in his bed. They were fucking groomed, my dude.
Which, that's one of the staple tenets, is first you find somebody who's not sure of themselves, you get their buy-in, and then you get them pregnant, and then you get them breeding, then you groom their children. And
sounds like another religion.
We both awkwardly stared at each other for a while.
got Scientology.
Oh.
We got Tom Cruise.
The cult based off of a book.
Sci-fi book that wasn't even that great.
The book itself didn't do well.
It didn't do well.
But you can't both yell at the same time.
It did not do well. But at the same time, it was a good laugh.
I never read it. I won't.
So, I checked the book out in Utah at my school because they were on this, like, Harry Potter tirade. Let's rip all of it off the fucking shelves.
Right.
But, not Shakespeare. Not L. Ron Hubbard. I gave up after, like, the first chapter.
Okay.
I laughed so hard I fucking gave up. Alright, so we got Tom Cruise.
Most well-known Scientologist of all time. Though it seems like there was a time in Hollywood where, like, everybody got a rotation.
We're gonna get to them. And then we have Christy Alley.
Yes.
And we've got Senor Travolta. You like the picture I chose?
The
Pulp Fiction picture?
The Pulp Fiction picture.
No, that was from Michael.
That is from Michael.
That one's from Michael.
I was all ready to agree with you. And everything.
And then we got Leah Remini. She is
most outspoken.
Ew. And then you got
I love
Giovanni
that
and
woman's
Marissa.
sass.
Look who his sister is.
Marlo?
Yeah. And then you got Laura Prepon.
I didn't
She
know
was out.
I was gonna say, I didn't know she was a Scientologist. Do you know how often I was compared to her during high school?
I know.
Like, constantly.
Bitch, I grew up with you. I know. It's okay because my lookalike is on this list.
Hey!
So, next up we got Michael Pena.
I had no idea that Pena was... Okay.
Elizabeth Moss.
I knew she...
Yeah. My lookalike, Juliette Lewis.
Does your look like? Okay.
Erica Christensen from Swim Fan and Parenthood.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay though.
Like, you could tell from this picture, for sure.
Yeah. Nancy Cartwright, who voiced Bart Simpson in the Rugrats.
You would have thought that some of that would have been against her religion.
Look at the fucking movies John Travolta does. Do you think they give a fuck?
I know. That's why it was funny.
Ethan Suplee from My Name is Earl. Yeah. Mallrats. Where's the fucking boat? And Boy Meets World. He was Boy Meets World.
He was on Boy Meets World.
Yeah. Danny Masterson.
This one I knew, and it was so disappointing.
No, that's not the disappointing one. The disappointing one is coming. So we all know Masterson is a Scientologist because A, sexual abuse allegations, aka rape.
Yeah.
And come at me, cancel culture. Don't care. I honestly, with the amount of allegations that are out there, not just on him, but almost every male Scientologist, it does not surprise me.
Well, and with how secretive they are about every operation, about especially with what Leah Remini?
Leah Remini.
Leah Remini.
Remini.
Remini. I'm so bad with names. Please don't come at me. I'm so bad with names. With how she's described how very secretive all their operations were, how the echelon worked, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just how they kept quiet on what they were doing behind closed doors.
There's a lot more. Like, I honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow allegations came out about fucking Travolta.
Yeah.
Like,
And you'll notice a lot of these people have very tumultuous relationships with their children, if they have them.
I think the only one that doesn't have a tumultuous relationship with their kid is John Travolta. And that's because he did everything in his power to make sure that the one that was mentally had the TBI was taken care of. And he was there for all of it. He went to every appointment.
Yeah.
He would leave filmings, everything. So there are some great family aspects in here, but at the same time, there aren't.
Right.
And sadly. And then we've got Riley Keough. I don't know. I've never heard of the bitch. Then we have Jason Beghe from Law and Order. He was also on
That's where I know that face.
Chicago PD.
Okay.
He's out. Jerry Seinfeld is out.
Why?
He's out.
Do better.
He only did one course
Okay.
and fucking booked it. My dude. Lisa Marie Presley.
I knew she had been.
She's out.
Yeah.
And then we got Greta Van Susteren, who is a news anchor.
Okay. I was like, I don't know her.
And then we have Paul Haggis.
Paul Haggis.
He's actually come forward to speak out against Leah Remini. But now he can't because everyone came after him. And then you got Jason Lee, who was out.
Which, just love that man.
Love that man.
Love that man.
It's the mustache.
Which, honestly, they tell you never trust a man with a mustache.
And then you got Ann Archer.
That one hurts.
Catherine Bell.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Catherine Bell is, Army Wives and The Witch Show. What is it?
Which is the East End?
Good Witch.
Good Witch. It's Good Witch.
It's Good Witch.
Sorry. Failed you.
Chick Corea. Okay.
And these are all Scientologists still?
Yes.
Okay. You're being real suspicious, ma'am.
I'm very sus.
No!
Are you crying?
Is he still in?
You're crying!
I'm not!
I cried too, it's okay!
Is he still in?
Yes!
Fucking lie.
Jason Doring, aka Logan fucking Eccles of Veronica Mars. Breathe. It's okay.
It's not okay. It's not gonna be okay. Bullshit.
Jenna Elfman of Dharma and Greg.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me, though. This one surprised me. This one did. Ready? Dougie Fresh.
What?
The next one, too. Isaac fucking Hayes, a.k.a. the voice of Chef. From South Park.
I have so many questions.
And then we've got Vivian Kubrick, a.k.a. Stanley Kubrick's wife. She helped with The Shining and all the good fucking classics, my dudes.
Which, if you've ever done any research into Stanley Kubrick, if you've ever, looked at his methods,
They're very culty.
they're very culty, they're very extremist, And
oh, don't forget, like, they are, like, you have to follow his itinerary for filming to a fucking T.
itinerary, any of his directives that he gives.
If you go against it, you're gonna be recast, my dude. Unless you can actually sit there and be like, this is why I think it would be better this way. And it better be a damn good theory.
But the way that it's been described that he has to be approached on these matters, it sounds like he's just a very domineering human being. And so I would not be surprised that this is something that would have steered her into a very exacting.
Yeah. It's insane. Another Masterson, Alana. Christopher Masterson.
That one hurts too.
And then we have Marisol Nichols. And we got Michelle Stafford. And Lindsay Bartleson from Grounded for Life. My teens are feeling fucking attacked right now.
I mean,
my teen years are attacked.
100% live your life. Go and, like, do what you need to get yourself right. Don't join a cult. How about that? How about we just don't join cults? They're bad.
Cults are bad, okay? And then we got Bijou Phillips. I don't think I said that right.
Considering that it looks like she's attached to Masterson.
And then we got Katie Holmes, who has left. Nicole Kidman, who has left.
Yep.
And Christopher Reeve. He left well before he died.
I was not aware of that.
Mimi Rogers. She... Yoda underwear. My 6-year-old's getting a bath.
Nancy, bro, come on.
Which, again, look who she's attached to.
This was way back then, though.
I know,
but here's the thing with Mimi Rogers. She said that when she left Scientology, she would never work with another Scientologist again. And she kept her word so far.
Yeah.
So far, she has kept her word. Hence the fact that she has been doing, like, Ghost Whisperer and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that season was kind of iffy, but, you know. Beck. He is out. And Neil Gaiman? He is out. Next up, we got Skymont Bud. The Arquette family.
I'm not familiar with Skymont Bud.
So, Skymont Bud is a commune. That's all they were. They were a commune.
Okay.
Where pretty much it was free love.
Okay. There's worse things.
But it was also super strict. Like, they started getting really domineering. And that's when the Arquette family decided to leave. Was when they started taking away the...
I heard that the Arquette family had been part of a cult, but I wasn't familiar which one it was or what its history was.
So, next up we got the...
What just happened?
Organite Society. Yeah. Here, I'm going to pull up a picture of the Organites, okay? I had to send this to Brian, too, because I was like, the fuck? So, little pyramids like that.
Pretty.
They are pretty. But, quick little synopsis of the Organite Society, okay? Oh. We're going to take a brief intermission for a moment. Okay, sorry.
We're back.
So, real quick, a little synopsis of the Organite Society. Orgon. society. It's a pseudoscientific concept variously described as an
esoteric energy.
Aha!
Or,
See,
or
she was the geology
universe life force.
Originally proposed in the 1930s by Wilhelm Reich and developed by Reich's student Charles Kelly after Reich's death in 1957.
Okay.
So, see, it makes a little more sense now.
Yeah, and it's not the first time that, like, a student of somebody has taken the concept and then created a group out of it.
And it won't be the last. So we got Jaden and Willow Smith, and we got Kylie Jenner. Okay? Okay. Next up. We got the Manson family. You got Neil Young.
Yep.
And Dennis Wilson.
Yep.
Next up, we got NXIVM.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so...
I do know what NXIVM is!
We got Allison Mack of Smallville.
This hurt me
Shirley
so
fucking
badly.
MacLaine. Shirley fucking MacLaine.
Which, she made it
Anthony Ames.
through the 60s, and then...
Yeah. AKA, Anthony Ames was in Supergirl, by the way, people.
Yes.
Bonnie P.S.
Pierce. Pace.
Yeah. She's in Star Wars now. Callum Blue. Of Dead Like Me.
With that jawline.
Man. Catherine Oxenberg from the original Dynasty.
Yeah.
And then you got Chad Krochuk of all kinds of things. You got Stranger with My Kids, Mentors. Jesus, I haven't thought of that show in so fucking long.
That's true.
And then you got Kristen Cruick, who left.
Yep.
She only did it to get the confidence needed to do Eurotrip.
Yeah.
That was the only reason she joined, was to get confidence to do Eurotrip.
Which, if you know anything about NXIVM, if you know anything about, like, the things they required women to do, you had to be confident
before
naked.
docs happened.
But you had to be confident naked.
That was before. She was in it before docs happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was in it before docs. Because docs didn't happen until, like, 2008, 2009.
Okay.
But she was trying to build her confidence up to make her character more believable, of her character of Lana Lang, and to get the role in Eurotrip. I'm sorry, I'm picturing her dancing with a bald Matt Damon right now to Scotty Doesn't Know. I love how nobody knew that was Matt Damon except for you and I when we were watching it. My dad didn't even fucking believe us. Alright, and then you got Grace Park of Hawaii Five-0. Yeah. Romeo Must Die. She was good in that one.
She was fantastic in Romeo Must Die. I've also seen her in Galactica. She was
she's not the only Battlestar Galactica
Nope.
one on this. Mark Hildreth. God, he's so pretty.
Accurate.
He was in the Tudors.
Yeah, he was.
With Callum Blue.
And I
loved Callum Blue in that show.
I very much understand the, like, masculinity men, don't cross-dress thing, but men in tights, I'm sorry.
Men in tights? There's
sweatpants and then there's men in tights.
Like, once y'all see the picture of Ethan Suplee, you're gonna be like, okay, those tight pants. I'll tell ya, my friends, I will tell ya. Nikki Klein.
Yeah, that one hurt.
That one sucked. Yeah. Not as much as Jason Doring last night, but breathe. And then you got Samaya Shale. She is known for she was she was mostly Bollywood for a hot minute. But she was in Requiem of a Dream. She was in Sixth Sense. I think she was one of the ghost girls.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah, and then you got Sarah Edmondson.
Yeah.
Not one sucked. Because, I mean, we all have fucking seen some of her movies. Like...
Especially when you're looking at Barbie Diaries. And the fact that she voiced on Bratz Fashion. Like, childhood.
Yeah, peak childhood. Like, Revenge. She was fucking phenomenal in that movie. Yeah. And then you got India Oxenberg, who, her mom was married to... Hi. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Ugh. Lots of caffeine in my body. Casper Van Dien. They met on the set of Stormship Troopers, my friend.
Okay.
Hey,
Starship? It's not Stormship.
Starship, sorry. My mind went somewhere else.
Said with love.
My mind went somewhere else. Oh, I gotta turn my page because...
But yeah, being born into that, or just having your parent go into something like that, and then...
Yeah.
Searching for structure.
Okay. Glenn Close was born into moral rearmament, the MRA.
Okay.
They are now an extremist group, according to the FBI, which probably should have been back in the day, too. But they were like the extreme Christians. So, yeah. Then you got Winona Writer, who was in the Rainbow Commune. She was born into it.
Right.
Michelle Pfeiffer, in her early 20s, when she moved to California, or moved to LA, was a breatharian.
Sorry.
You don't need food or water to survive.
Yeah, no, that's incorrect. And yeah, no, and I'm sure that Danny's done or will do an episode on how that whole no food no water thing.
I've actually, I did an episode on the UFO cult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they just drank broth.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, wasn't that started? I can't remember her name.
Beep boop.
Was started by the lady, and then ended up ultimately being her own demise.
Yep. And then you got Angel Hayes, who is set to play Aaliyah in a biopic.
Which I'm so excited.
She was born into the Greater Apostolic Faith. More hardcore than Mormons, my friends.
Guess it sounds familiar.
Speaking of, don't worry, I'm not calling anyone out yet. We got that we're in Fundamentalist. We got Emily Schwamm, who was on The Challenge.
Okay.
And she also did that MTV Real World.
Oh, she's Real World. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not up on the reality TV.
That was back when we were younger.
Still, never was.
And then you got Kieran McGuire from The Bachelor.
Okay.
I did not realize that she was considered a celebrity. So.
If you're on reality TV, everybody's a celebrity.
I know Kylie Jenner is because she was born into celebrityism.
Yeah.
Which, that's a whole cult on its own. Okay, next up. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Alright. We're on this one. Elvis Presley was part of Swami Paramahansa Yogananda's Self-Realization Fellowship.
That's a lot of words. A lot of words strung together.
I had it so much better in my head last night when I said it. And I even practiced it at work.
People people are looking at you going,
I'm pretty sure the pharmacist thought I lost my fucking mind. Andrew Keegan.
Also,
So, if you don't know who Andrew Keegan is, he was a heartthrob from the late 90s and early 2000s. He actually founded...
right now, when she said his name.
Yeah, my heart kind of stopped a little, still to this day. He actually founded a cult.
What?
They're called the Full Circle.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Why, sir? You need to explain.
Because he's no longer considered an A-lister. Everything he's done has been like tiny little cameos here and there.
That's true. It's true.
I mean, if you're that pretty and you don't have the ego build-up that you used to have, you're gonna start your own cult.
I need people to love me.
Pay thousands of dollars and love me. That played out exactly how I played it in my head last night.
As it should.
Alright, next up, we got the Source family, John Lennon, and Yoko Ono.
Yep.
Can't have one without the other. Ask the Beatles. So, fun fact,
That was vicious. Damn. Okay.
I'm still sour about that. I am past salty. I have been marinating for 34 years.
Fair enough.
Fun fact about the Source family, Woody Allen actually filmed a scene of Annie Hall outside of, like, on the patio of one of their family restaurants.
Okay.
While talking about how stupid cults are. Jane Mansfield was, part of the Church of Satan.
Okay. Also, can we talk about how smart James Manfield was?
Dude, she was fucking genius. And she was a bombshell. Her kid, her daughter. We're here. Next up, we got Christian Science. We got Val Kilmer.
Okay.
James Hetfield. He is actually out. All of his music, the angry ones about parents.
Okay. Okay.
Who says you need therapy?
You can just make angry music and angry content.
And then you have idiots like me spend $50 on a fucking shirt. That's totally worth it, though. I just needed another one. Next up, you got Neil Bush. President Bush of 2001's brother.
I was going to say, of the
He
Bushes.
is actually a businessman. He's only a celebrity because his daddy was president.
By association. His daddy and his brother.
Yeah. Jane Fonda was rubbing elbows with Jim Jones of Jonestown.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, you got Russell Brand and George Harrison.
Was aware.
I knew George Harrison. And I knew Russell Brand, too, but I didn't know to the extent.
Really? You didn't know that, like...
I did not realize to the extent of Russell Brand's
involvement.
Yes.
It was kind of a hard fall for me. I was a huge Russell Brand fan, and when I found out, I was like...
Stay away, Sadie. Stay away. So yeah, no, I think the George Harrison one got me the most because he didn't join in on it until he went so low and found out he had cancer. That's when he started. He was doing it for, like, holistic purposes.
They call it a crisis of faith.
No shit. I'm just having a midlife crisis.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's all fine.
I'm okay. Oh, my eye twitched. Oh, I guess I'm not okay. Next up, we got Kabbalah.
Kabbalah.
If you don't know what Kabbalah is, you'll see these celebrities wearing little, like, red ribbons around their wrists or in their hair. Yeah, it's a ribbon or a string. It's meant to push away evil.
And the one I don't see listed here, which kind of shot it to, like, national notice was when Britney Spears started wearing her Kabbalah bracelet.
She did that, though, because a fan put, if you're in trouble, wear something red on your wrist.
But there
That's why she was doing it.
There was a whole interview regarding her involvement with Kabbalah, and that she, like, immediately after separated.
I did not know that one. I got educated, y'all. So you got Ashton Kutcher, the Beckham family.
Yep, I was aware.
And the whole reason for it, it's like the ribbon is supposed to signify like purity almost.
Purity and commitment to faith.
Yeah, so like we all know the Beckhams, they're like super religious and Christian. But the Kabbalah bracelets and strings are meant for like unity and balance. It's to keep them grounded. Mm-hmm. I didn't know much about this until I was up until like 2 this morning fucking reading it, and then I was still up at 8.
Ma'am, that's gross.
You got Paris Hilton.
I went to bed at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, but you work the night shifts. My job, we close at 8 p.m. I am out of there by 9 at the latest. Paris Hilton, she has actually given up Kabbalahism. She, when she met her current husband.
Okay.
She found her faith again, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah. But I know that there was a huge spike in the 2000s where Kabbalah became a trend. As it was huge.
Fucking Nicole Kidman was making fun of Paris Hilton.
It's true.
On, what was that show? We used to watch it. The reality show.
Oh.
We used to make fun of it.
Yeah, we did.
We made fun of it like hardcore. Hold on, I gotta Google. I'm tired of reaching around the mic. This ain't a reach around party.
Any party can be.
What was Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie's reality show?
The Simple Life.
Yeah.
Simple Life.
The Simple Life is an...
Because that's how we found out about Nicole Richie and Joel, and we were like, no! That was a sad day in my life. And if I remember right, it was actually Madonna that, like, really... Didn't she get...
She was one of the first celebrities to... like, that got national attention for having contact with Kabbalah, and she started talking to a lot of other celebrities about it. From what I understand, that was kind of the spread in Hollywood.
Okay. And then you got Naomi Campbell and Demi Moore.
Yep.
And I know for a fact Madonna got Demi on it. Because they have been super tight since the 80s.
Since the 80s.
So yeah. Y'all gotta let me know what cult you would like us to do next. I am honestly... We all know which one Heather was most surprised on. And I am still heartbroken on Jason Doring.
Yeah, that one was, that left a scar.
Yeah, that hurt. That cut deep.
It did.
Like, I don't know. I think it's because for the longest time growing, like, when Veronica Mars came out, we were always like, I want that.
I want that. Also, the kind of like the concept that like a lot of the characters that he portrays are self-sufficient, are self-grounded, don't need...
Real. They're not... Granted, the show was loosely based on Nancy Drew.
True.
But he was all about characters' backstories. So you got everybody's life stories all into one. And you had side stories. like Keith going off and doing his thing.
Yeah.
But I think what drew me more to Jason's character on that was the fact that he was broken. And he didn't want Veronica to fix him, per se. He wanted her to kind of, like, be a sponsor.
Accept his pieces.
Yeah, accept his broken self and to love him.
And
we donated to the fucking Kickstarter campaign.
Yes, we did. Long time marshmallows.
Forever.
And I personally, like, seeing somebody come from the levels of abuse and just having met opposition at every corner and then still standing on your own 2 feet. And, well, everybody needs a support group. I'm a strong believer in building your own, not a cult. Just having a community that supports you. And
I mean, our tiny community is just fine.
Exactly, and we have
like 9 of us.
We don't worship one.
I'm kind of on a pedestal, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am. It's okay.
Do we want to make this really personal?
No.
Anyway, strong feelings about cults. Don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid! Anyways, tell us which one was your personal favorite. Don't forget, follow on Patreon. I'll post my Discord link. Check out the YouTube video. We're going to have the pictures and everything up on Tuesday, the full video. Heather crying and all. I'm so glad I did this on video.
Worth it.
Totally worth it. You guys got the live reaction just like I did. I knew it was gonna happen too because I cried. But no, I want to know so that way I can make this a pleasant viewing experience for you guys as well as fun. Like, I'm trying to make merch, you guys. Right now, I'm crocheting bags and technicolored penises.
Not even mad, I'm impressed.
Everyone needs a hobby. I was gonna do the stitching on canvas bags.
Right on.
But Mom moved.
And then abandonment happened.
Abandonment issues. No, my mom's actually doing good though.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah, she says hi.
Hi, Mom.
But, like I said, we've known each other for 20 plus years. Best way to put it, I tell my kids this all the time. She is my court. My husband's best friend. They've also been friends for over 20 years. So, we're just them without the dicks.
Exactly.
I just like to tell people to suck my dick. And I got no shame in it. I
might have told somebody at work to get off my dick.
I am impressed with, like, I posted a TikTok today.
Look at you out there getting all that content.
So, I'll post the TikTok on here also, but it's for my art page. I do a lot of art, in case nobody has noticed. And my son's got a samurai sword, wondering when me and Aunt Heather are coming out. He's not used to us being cooped up in here anymore.
No.
It's been a hot minute. I don't know what this one fucking...
What
the fuck?
What's
like the one,
doing?
The only one piece that waves.
Yeah, everything else is flat.
The one fucking wave in my hair. Is it gone? I've been like sitting here trying to like...
That's better. Nope. You're welcome.
I got a haircut because my hair was fried. I went red, went black, went red, went black, and I'm sticking with black for a while.
Same though.
I can't do it anymore. The bleach is getting to me. I'm sure it killed brain cells.
You got 2. Just need to rub them together.
Maybe I have 3. I'm still figuring that piece out there. But yeah, no, my goals for this channel are fucking tremendous. So I think I'm gonna do lots of announcements. I'm gonna do lots of trivia stuff. I'm gonna do lots more Q&As. And I'm gonna put out a lot more content. It's not gonna be on set days because I am now a pharmacy tech. So everything is gonna be different. My days off change. Pharmacies are short-staffed. So, hence why the video will be out on Tuesday. What's your schedule looking like?
So Tuesdays are my Fridays. So, I'm not available Tuesday evenings, but I'm available Wednesdays.
I think I close. No, I do not close on Wednesday because Kaylin has a doctor's appointment and I'm off at 4.
So
Maybe we will film on Wednesday.
I'm available Wednesdays through Fridays or Wednesdays through Saturdays.
Mine vary. Like my date night's gotta be changed this week.
But also on days that you are not working, I can always come film before work.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
Get caffeinated.
Get caffeinated and ready to rock.
We have like 4 coffee shops around here, so.
So Danny works in pharmacies and I work for the Department of Corrections.
So yeah, no, I have big plans and I am super stoked. I guess I should have checked that earlier.
It's fine.
It's working!
At the end, we know that it recorded. Hey!
If we gotta do voiceover, we'll do voiceover.
We would.
I would be a robot.
We do voice synthesizers only.
I'm sure Brian's got a program.
He does. 100%.
But anyways, like I said, I have big plans for the channel. This is just one of many times I'm gonna have the lovely Feta join me on the show. I'm gonna try and have more guest appearances for more surprises and more like what the fuck blind reacts to the stories that I decide to pull. This one was not put together at last minute. This one I had kind of been researching different cults, especially after Hillsong came out. So it was just one of those, this is what I'm gonna fucking do, and if no one likes it, then they know where to go.
But also, like, shoot Danny any story questions or ideas you have.
Yeah, I am up for it. I did one for my friend Christy. She brought it up and I fucking ran with it. That one was fun. I honestly love story ideas. I think I have so many plans. Like, I cannot go to the grocery store without buying Time magazine. Like, I have Alcatraz. I think I have 3 different ones, and I think 2 of them are the same exact one on the Mafia. One's my mom's.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forgot to give it back to her. Hi, Mommy. But no, I am stoked. I have stickers. I'm gonna get more stickers printed. The coaster idea just was not panning out, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing coasters anytime soon.
I'm repping one of those stickers on my car right now.
Yeah, I love my fucking stickers. Best $75 I ever spent, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they're all over Cuna too.
Well, Katya's got one on her tablet.
Yeah, Katya had me put it on there.
Nope.
She was all excited. Her daughter just absolutely loves coming to Aunt Danielle's house.
She does. She does.
Aunt
She's
Danielle
like,
gets...
when are we going there again? And I was like, we're there.
She'll get in the car. Yeah, we're going back. Bitch, we live around the corner and we can come back whenever.
It's true. It's true. 20 years, we still ended up in the same city.
We thought we were going places.
We did. We had so many plans.
We just moved 10 miles out of the big city. This is the best part, too, because now I'm seeing Steve, Laura's brother.
Okay.
He lives here.
Okay.
Was not expecting that. I ran into him, and he just kept looking at Luca, looking at my wedding ring, looking at Luca, looking at me, looking at my wedding ring. Before Mark kicked him out of the gas station.
I love that for you.
But, no, I have so many ideas, and I live for, like, the shock and awe. I do. My main goal is to get enough of a following of you guys, be it locally or wherever, where I can do my live event, and at, like, a coffee shop, shit, I'll even go to a bar and do a live event. I ain't got no shame. What's up, Fireball?
We have some good locations, too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
There's a new coffee shop that just opened up over by the reptile zoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking huge. Alchemist Coffee.
Yep.
It's huge. They fucking do open mic nights, and they even have, like, Irish coffees.
Excellent.
Delectable.
The best coffees.
But no, I have big plans, and I'm excited for y'all to keep following me on this journey. And again, I'm Danielle. This is my baby, because my babies are not babies anymore.
It's okay.
My babies ain't babies.
Only one crier per episode.
And I said midlife crisis. I wasn't kidding.
But this has been a lifelong passion for her, and definitely come out and support, guys, because it's gonna be fun and different every episode. And I'll probably show up whether I'm on camera or not.
I'm gonna have plenty of guest hosts, you guys. Probably a couple of that are gonna be reoccurring, for sure. We'll have to go do, like, Q&A drink night or something.
Yes.
Live stream it off of our phones.
Yeah. Absolutely.
For sure. That's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that in a few weeks. But
So get the questions in. We can't do Q&As without the Qs.
the Qs need to happen, my friends, because A, what's a Q&A without the Qs? Like,
Don't make us come up with our own questions.
I really don't like coming up with my own questions. I don't. I ask myself enough questions in the day. Did I put on deodorant? Where the fuck are my keys? Did I shower yesterday?
Where's my coffee?
For fucking real. Alright, guys. Again, I'm Danielle, and this is Heather. Thanks for joining us on Celebrities and Cults this week on Murder and Coffee. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, on Facebook. Please follow. I do lots of little random live streams. I like to randomly just pop up on your guys' timeline and be like, what the fuck you doing? Attention me. I'm an attention whore.
No.
Alright, guys. It's been a great Thursday evening, and I gotta get off because my husband has a raid coming up. Bye, everyone.